Guys, I'm Leela. I'm an aspiring author and this is part 2 of every single book I wrote as a child. Make sure to check out part 1 and my new writing vlog if you haven't already. This is the book that I wrote when I was, I think, 12. I was 12 and then I finished it when I was 13 and it was called Northstorm. Don't ask me why. I just liked inventing cool words when I was 12. And it was about this girl called Jordan, and she lived in this city in the desert where everyone had either a knack or an oddity, and an oddity was something strange about their physical appearance. Like, I think one of her friends was just born with tattoos, and then a knack is a special, like, skill or magic thing that you have. Like, I'm pretty sure one of her sisters could fly or something. And she has 13 siblings. Was kind of crazy for that one. And her favourite sister goes missing. Now, if you've watched part 1, then you know someone going missing is basically the plot of every single one of the books that I have ever written. I have gotten out of that phase now, thankfully. Yeah. But anyway, Jordan goes on an adventure into the desert and she finds this underground labyrinth with 3 doors, and she opens one of them and then it spits her into this new dimension, and it's really cool. And then by the end she goes back because she didn't find her sister in that door, but then she was going to go through the other doors. It was supposed to be a series, but yeah, I only wrote the first one. So there were a couple of stories that I started but never finished in between the other book that I just talked about and this one, but this was the first novel length thing that I actually finished. 76,000 words. I wrote it when I was 14, and strangely enough, it was a rom-com, even though I had never experienced a single amount of romance in my entire life at that point. I just realised that I was holding the wrong one. This was the rewrite of it that I did that I only got halfway through. This was the actual first draft. It's much less pretty. It never actually had a title, but the main character, Willow, was, I think she was 15, and she got in a car accident and her dad died. But her mother was an alcoholic, so she wanted to run away from home. But then her dad had left a will with all these different clues and a treasure hunt for her to follow, which made her think that her dad was alive. And then there was just this random kid called Nicholas who came on the trip, and they hated each other, but they were kind of cute. Like, the idea wasn't bad, but because I was 14, the execution was terrible.